Privacy and security are two objects that should not be taken lightly, especially when communication media technology comes into play. Social media platforms such as Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook are primary examples of where privacy issues rise. In general, students are usually not sufficiently educated about the dangers that come with social media. There are many factors to consider when dealing with privacy issues regarding various social media outlets available to students.
When online, a student should conduct themselves in an appropriate manner. Considering the risk of putting out personal information, a good first step in the right direction is to set all social media outlets to private mode. Doing so, you gain the control over who sees your private information, photos, and videos, thus elimination of possible threats or scams. Though it isn't 100% effective against all cyber attacks, it has a strong impact on the amount of trials that can be taken on your account. Also, establishing strong and secure passwords for all social media outlets is key to keeping hackers out. The longer and more complex, the better, because it makes it difficult for a possible hacker to get into your account. A hacker could use different methods such as guessing, online dictionary attack, offline dictionary attack, and offline brute force attack. Yet these attacks can be weakened significantly or defeated through use of a strong password. Limiting the type and amount of information you display, even if one's account is already on private mode, though it may be difficult for a stranger who hasn't been accepted by you, it is still possible for them to create fake accounts that may seem friendly. Having said so, they'll have access to your information when and if you accept them. If the problem is prevented first by making sure items like where you live, private issues, passwords, etc. are kept private.
If not taking the proper precautions on various social media platforms, there are many dangers that can come to light. Cyberbullying is a rather important topic when it comes to the dangers of being online. It should be noted that students are often exposed to the harsh words and ideas of others and can easily be affected by those thoughts. As well, it is possible to be the culprit of a cyber attack, so it is highly encouraged to not join friends who are gossiping about or teasing others online. Also, it may be hard to judge strangers, especially online, so it should be taken into great consideration who you share information with. Social media, although great for teens to interact and socialize, may run into encounters that may not be safe. Seeing as the demographic for social media tends to sway towards the younger generations, people trying to target students will definitely be hiding out on these outlets as well. Considering the future, what you put out will be online forever, so it is key to know what and what not to say online. The things you say on the internet can have a major impact on your life down the road. Whether it is because of inappropriate comments or embarrassing photos, social media postings can later be accessed by schools, potential employers, etc.
Though being safe limits the amount of information one displays on social media outlets, there are still many benefits from the resulting actions. Social media is oftentimes a great and effective way for students to develop friendships and socialize. Having all these interactions take place on a day-to-day basis, it is highly likely that a student can build relationships in various social media outlets. Social media opens up new and unique content for students to explore and discover. This in turn provides students with the ability to develop their interests. It also helps students to see differently and perceive information differently due to being subject to many different ideas and cultures from around the globe. Furthermore, social media can be seen as contributing to developing students' real-world skills necessary for the future. In recent years, a new skill has become increasingly important in the workplace, being able to interact and maintain a strong presence online. Constantly adapting to new changes and updates in the tech world can be seen as a valuable skill to acquire. As well, most services today are now text-based, which encourages literacy and interpretation. In conclusion, yes, being safe limits what you can do on social media. However, there are still many advantages to be had.
Regarding the privacy issues many face on various media outlets today, there are many factors to always keep in mind when dealing with it. While it may be a great tool that many can use to their advantage, there are many dangers and disadvantages that will be encountered multiple times. In conclusion, having fun on the internet is totally fine, but keeping in mind the precautions one must take to be safe and the dangers that lurk about are very important objects to be aware of.